Welcome back to Hollywood Animal. Before we get going, I have to correct a problem. And probably a lot of you saw this at the end of the last video. I'm sure I've got tons of comments about it. Probably. Don't Start Without Me. This is Roger Fox's film. We needed to be 60% action. But one thing I overlooked in my haste to get it going, in addition to messing up and not waiting 15 days to activate it, the protagonist on this film is a working man, not a soldier. So this film isn't even going to work for this task. Thankfully, I caught this during pre-production, and we can cancel the project and put the script right back on the shelf. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we need to get a script for Roger Fox, right? We still need him to have one. 192 days is not a lot of time. So let's go in here. It needs to be 60% action. And we need a soldier. Well, this is a soldier, and this is 50% action. Not going to work. Now, I could maybe deal with trying to put all my influence into getting generous profanity out before this project comes out. I could probably say, hey, that's viable. We could do that. We could definitely get this taken care of and do this. But because it's only 50% action, I can't use that. This isn't a soldier, even though it has only 30% action. So is there a film with a soldier protagonist? Not really. Not really. That seems to be the only script we have that has a soldier protagonist. How about buying scripts? This is a daring adventure and a working man. Both pretty good. I think I will just go ahead and buy them anyway, but it's not going to work. So what we need is a custom script. I only have 6 writers. Some of you guys probably noticed that. I actually have room for a 7th writer. I'm going to take Clyde. Clyde is a 7.6. He's libidinous. He doesn't like adventure or comedy. That's unfortunate for, us. But he is not Joe Hughes, who wants a lot more money every month. So we're not going to do that. So Clyde is hired for $2,500 a month. Now that Clyde is hired, we need to get him a script. So what we want to do is write a story. We need to write a story for Roger. And I'm going to call this one very simple, because we're going to make it really simple. We need it to be written quickly. So this is an action movie. We could do this 100% action if we want to. Maybe like an action drama. We could do that, just as long as it's at least, 65% action. We're going to go 70. So this is an action drama, 70%, all right? We can have this take place in a modern city. That's fine. The protagonist must be a soldier. From there, we're free to do whatever we want. So protagonist is here. The simpler we make this, I feel like the faster it's going to be written, but I don't know that for sure. So we're going to test that out as well. Because I've had some people say we should make them less elements. It'll take less time to write. You're probably right. Let's test that out right now with like an apples to apples comparison here. With the exact same script, and then we can see how it works. So first thing, the antagonist is going to need someone to go after. I'm thinking, somebody that could be an evil sorcerer, but that doesn't really work for the modern American city, right? Why don't we make this it could be an evil monster. It's just like really tired right now, right? Enemy from the past. Ooh, there we go. An enemy from the past. Love it. Supporting characters. Let's say we have femme fatale. Want to make that happen too, because we can. We can also say the enemy from the past is a woman, because why not? Could. Totally could. Themes. Let's say we have heroes in uniform. That kind of works for this. We could have the protagonist being pulled back into something. A shootout is definitely a thing. You have an action movie after all. We could also say that the antagonist gets punished, let's say. Okay, so this gives us 6 elements. It's a relatively simple film. Okay. If I was to choose a screenwriter for this, Clyde would take 47. Thank you, Clyde. 47 days to write this. That's awesome. If I added some things, though, let's say I added the Saving the Beloved, Sugar for a Better Life. Don't want to do anything like that because it's just going to... How about a thrilling chase? That seems like good. If I add a thrilling chase, now it takes... Can't get it to be Clyde. 66 days, right? So you're right, it does. Simpler you make the story, the better it is. So let's take the shootout out, because it's already very, very close, right? It's weird to have a soldier but no shootout, but we're gonna do that. And then Yeah, we'll do this. So we'll say screenwriter for this, and it should be Clyde. And again, it's not showing me unless I go like this. There, 47 days. I think we can make that work. 47 days for the writing puts us at somewhere around, what, 140 days for production? That's not a lot of time, but I think we can accelerate that timeline. So, Clyde, 47 days. Just because I'm curious, if I take out heroes, if I take out, well, all these are completely fresh. There's nothing to take out. If I take out the femme fatale, just take that out and see what happens. What does that do to your timeline? Still 47 days. Okay. So we want to keep that in if I can, because I want to use the characters. So there we go. We'll keep you in. And now I'm concerned. Maybe it's the elements that are doing it. I could add more characters, but the elements might be the one that's doing it, right? Let's test that out as well. So maybe we bring the worried wife into the equation here. And we could even have a damsel in distress. Let's change the enemy from the past to be a man. And if we do this, we added more characters. It still takes 85 days. Okay, so it is about this. So let's go ahead and do this, and this. Okay, this is our new script. And we're going to make sure that it's 47 days. 47 days to write it is what Clyde's going to do. Okay, he doesn't like adventure or comedy, so I gave him an action drama. Sounds good. Terry Carroll. You're really cheap, Terry. You know, I think you're really cheap. As a producer, I don't know if I want to keep you for this many years, though, because I'm not going to use you very much. But I think situationally, I can pop you in here and there. So because you're so cheap, $13,000, I'll get you for 3 movies. But I'm not sure it's worth having you for years because you're not that high. If you're really high end, then yeah, it makes sense for years because I'm going to constantly use you over and over and over again. But I'm not sure I'm going to use a 4.4 over and over and over again. Okay, so now that we've corrected that wrong, and we have all of these things here, we want to maybe get another film made. And we can go maybe with Laughingstock, Sherman Wagner. We can do Branded. I think we can probably hit Branded now. We have the people for it, right? Cinematographer for this, let's go with Jack Sharp. Let's do Jack Sharp on this. We'll get you in here. We'll put you all on location. That's good. We'll keep our sound stages available for the films we have to rush. We don't need to rush Branded. It's 182 days of production right now, so that's pretty long. 6 months to shoot this. Wow. We can give all the fixins. Now, having higher quality costumes and stuff does extend the days a little bit, it says, but interestingly enough, it doesn't seem to impact. It's weird because like right here it says 27 days, right here it says 9 days, but it doesn't actually increase these, which is interesting to me. But we're gonna go like that, and higher quality stuff should absolutely extend pre-production time. It should take longer to do pre-production with higher quality stuff, unless you're just paying some big place more money to do it at the same amount of time. That's the case. You could justify that, but also conversely, this is 1935, not 2025. So, how at scale can they actually make it for you? I don't know. It's like the start of sound cinema, so yeah, not sure what kind of logistics are set up for that. We can bring Alvin Boyd into this. Maybe he can boost this. Joe is gonna have his contract expiring too soon. Director, we want to leave Roger Fox out of this one, so we'll bring Paul Tanner in it. Love triangle. Is anyone good for shootouts here? Train job, prison breaks. No one's good for shootouts. Maybe Ricky Gregory. This is a detective movie. I mean, he's got some time, right? His time. He's gonna bring the movie down a little bit, but it's already starting at a 4, so maybe it's all right. Cowboy. Why don't we put Leslie on this? 261 days left in his contract. A good detective, cop. He's not really well known for being a cowboy, though. Maybe Alan. Yeah, I kind of want to put Leslie in a different film, to be honest. Put Alan in this. His mentor can be Tam Morris. I don't really want to overspend on this. Gerald. And then the murderer can be We'll make this Walter Carroll too. So you've been an evil monster. You'll be all right. Yeah. Have you been? No. Cowboy. Nobody's tired of you guys being in these movies, so it's okay. But this is an action movie. You've been in 3 action movies already. That's a little tiring. Maybe not Gerald then. You've been in too many action movies lately, Gerald. I might actually put Tom Stone in this. I didn't want to, but add some superstar power to this. If we're gonna do that though, then like he's totally the protagonist, right? Like we're not gonna make him the mentor. No, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, I can probably put you in this instead. Fred or Alan. Alan. All right, so we'll do that, and should be okay. Can I? Some of my recent gifts for you. Cronus Watch. I'm waiting to give you meth. That's right. That's what it is. Okay, this will be our film for this one. Like half a year to produce that one, but okay. So I just get something else going. I just want to make sure I have people available for the Roger Fox film coming up. Okay. And then in 10 days, our German friend is going to be happy. Bad Blonde. All right. Down a little bit. It's okay. Knew that was going to happen. Thank you, Fred, for not completely killing it. And we'll choose the one with the most yellow in it. The blondish color. And Luckiest Day of the Year is actually releasing on that now, so I do have to keep in mind on that. And I'm thinking like Luckiest Day is just 100% comedy, and we do have another comedy there. I'm not sure what else is gonna release around this time, but we might have some competition. There's another comedy here. Yeah, this comedy is releasing right there, so we have a little bit of comedy competition here. Drama, thriller. Yeah, I think I'll probably have this release back here instead. Although if I want this to be considered for Pollux, I need it to release forward, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'd rather. I think I would. I'm gonna have it be releasing up here, so it's like next year's Pollux kind of thing, right? We'll put this at like 11. It's cool. We'll just bring that way up there and bring it down slowly, but also not so slowly. Yeah, here we go. 6 weeks on the printing. There we go. And let's get you there. I don't think anyone's going to do dirty tricks with this. I forget the cast, so I guess we'll check it out. Men and Young Men. So these two are pretty good for that. And I think maybe we'll go Pierre Zola to try to get the sophisticated people involved. And then let's do Nate Sparrow. A widely circulated newspaper, right? So let's do that. Seems good. That's how we want to play that. I don't remember who the cast of Bad Blonde is, so I guess we'll check that out. I do want to fill. I don't think I'm going to have a problem filling the first week. I might have a problem filling later. So maybe we'll hit this one here. Gertrude won't do it. Tom Stone won't do it, and Leslie won't do it either. So there's nobody's going to be doing dirty tricks here. Yeah, we can't. We can't do dirty tricks on this one, unfortunately. So there we go. All right, Bad Blonde's in the picture there. So in pre-production, we've got Branded and Crown of Ulrich. Neither one of these films are particularly consequential. Rings on Every Finger, I'm hoping, is going to win an award. At least that's what I was hoping it would anyway. And you've got 100% in the first 2 weeks. That's pretty good. 81.67. So we're a little over half on this. So if I, let's say, we'll make it 2,400, 2,100. Let's go 1,700 and then 1,000. I think that will probably be pretty good on what we have. Maybe just a tad. We can do a tad bit more just to make sure we cover it. Just a little bit. This one's probably all right the way it is. Okay. And then extend the advertising as well. About there. Cool. Cool. All right, so these two films, again, they're just extra money for us, extra films for us. What we really care about is Iron Teacher, which is already going to be done. So that's going to take this off the list. And then Very Simple. Very Simple is the film we care about. So everything goes into Very Simple. We want to make sure that no time is wasted there. It's not sitting there done waiting for me to click it for even a single day because it's going to take a bit. Wow, Southern Night really liked this film, huh? All right. 4 stars from them. Cool. Movie that will make you all the wiser. Wonder if that's a German publication. All right, Sybil. Frau Riedler. There you go. $600,000 invested in that. I'm sure the first German-American film will appeal to both our audiences and will take pride of place in Führer's private collection. Yeah? You think so? Okay, so we can start with 40 GP with Sybil. See how calculated she really is. Now we can do some things. If you haven't seen this game before, you might be wondering, what can you do from the Germans? Well, we're not going to do much with the Germans, and as you'll see very soon, we're not going to be doing much with Sybil. But money for business development, this is just straight up, give me money. Cost me GP, they give me $750,000. Irrevocable, non-binding, $750,000 financial development package. It's just like the Reich gives me money, okay? I don't know if there's political implications to that, so I'm not going to do it unless I need it. I certainly don't need it, so whatever. And then same thing here. Film distribution in Germany for a little bit of influence or GP cost. We push our films into Germany 6 weeks on 1,000 screens. And we'll receive 50% of the box office receipts. Don't need it. Send an actor to Germany. Not going to do it. Advertise Germany in theaters. Out of the question. Not going to do a whole lot with Germany. But I am going to keep them on the friends list because I want to know what kind of events they're pushing out to me, right? I want to see the events and stuff. Again, producer 4.5, not the best, but I mean, you're not capped yet. So I think you could get a little bit better. Maybe I'll get you for 3 years because it's possible that you can extend well beyond 4.5. If you can get into the 5 area, that's much more valuable to me. I think Scott Duncan he's not capped, right? Right? I wish I could see his stats, whether he's capped or not. Right here. He's not capped right now. So yeah, I think I will let him have 3 years. And again, medical coverage to help with that. 57,000 for 3 years is good. So we'll put you to work for sure. Okay. So voting day. Oh, they're gonna add alcohol, Spirit of Freedom back to the code. Are you? Oh, good. I have to. Oh, they're just gonna do it now. They're not even gonna give me time to think about it. They're just like, hey, by the way, we're doing this. Shoot. Well, I really don't want that back. It's been taking about 900 to take things out. So I'm going to assume it takes about 900 to keep things out. I'd hate to spend lower and lose it. It seems like 900 is the amount I have to spend on these things. So I'm going to push 900 into this. 341. Oh, no. Okay, good. Could have got away with 800 on that. Didn't realize these guys were going to bid so low, but it's okay. Not accepted. Pushed all my influence into that, so it's the best I could do. Definitely holding more banquets. That's got to happen. Constantly holding banquets. Progress on the mayor. Yeah, still no Dominus. It's not going to be there for very much longer anyway. It's fine. Loan at 18%. I got to check in with the mayor here, too, in a second. So now I can take loans at 18%. I honestly don't really think I'm going to be taking loans at all. I don't know if any of these are going to be that useful to me. So I'm going to take this one instead. $1,000 cash, please. I can't speed that up at all, so it's fine. Mayor. 69 days. Not so nice. And then I can run the party here. Okay. I need my influence back. Speaking of influence, Jürgen Stelm, assistant to the German consul. You don't look like Sybil. I recently read in one of your newspapers about the execution of a 14-year-old boy in Louisiana. Your officials certainly have progressive ideas about justice, and the poor thing wouldn't die. The electricity had to be applied several times, all while the boy was screaming in agony and choking on his tears. All of this, even while his guilt was never clearly proven. Frau Riedler's crimes, on the other hand, were beyond doubt. We spared her the suffering and humiliation. One bullet to the forehead is enough.
No, you won't be reading about it on newspapers. We keep the press quiet. Although German reporters do love a good story about what we do to Jewish saboteurs. I can assure you that everything was quick and clean. I attended her execution personally. Please do not imagine that I take pleasure in such spectacles. It is my job to supervise everything personally. And of course, to achieve results at any cost. My colleagues say that I can be too direct and persistent at times, but the Führer values me for this. Perhaps had Frau Riedler been doing something truly effective, instead of establishing friendships and building bridges, no one would have looked so closely into her dubious origins or the affairs of her lover. But all of this is in the past. In the future, we will clearly state our wishes and closely monitor how they are fulfilled. But of course, this does not mean there cannot be no sentimentality in our friendship, especially if it helps you prove your dedication to our common cause. How about sending the Führer a few copies of your best films? I'm sure he'll be most entertained.
Yeah, sure, buddy. So again, I'm not going to do a whole lot with the Germans, but I do want them to kind of at least be in the friends list so I can see what kind of events pop up for them. So I'm just going to have my assistant send some things that they like. I have no doubt the Führer will appreciate the gesture. I have no idea what accent that is. Anyway, we're going to start with 100 GP for Jürgen Stelm. Obviously, Frau Riedler. Adieu. That doesn't work, I guess. Whatever the, not adieu, that's French, right? Whatever the German equivalent of goodbye and farewell is, there you go. I actually don't know how to say it. I'm sure some of you in the comments will tell me. Some of you probably are even German. It's great. So you can tell me how terrible I did in my accent. Oh, you're just going to start things off real fast here. Hey, okay. Candle lights and wine and all that stuff. You even got the roses in there. Just real quick, like, huh? Gifts should not be approached too formally. A personal touch is the best way to prove your intentions are serious. I've prepared a postcard for the Führer that you might sign in your own hand. Ha! You can take that postcard and shove it, buddy. So, it says, what a shame. I'm sure you'll find that our cooperation to our mutual benefit if you put aside your foolish prejudices. So, we're going to lose 15 GP here. And this is the thing. Like, if you have to say no, then a lot of times you just lose, right? You lose the GP. So I wanted to have a good cushion with the other guys just in case. Surprise wedding appearances are available now. Okay, so, like, yeah, aid for the homeless is something we could do. It's 50, yada, yada, yada. But, like, I think at this point, there's definitely more useful things I can do. We have enough of these now. So I'm leaning toward hush money because it could be very good. We can settle scandals with cash. I've got lots of cash to do that with. I think that's going to be very good. We could also maybe hush the scandal for influence later. But, I don't know about that either. Conversely, I think we have enough of these as well for now. I want to lean into... I think I'm going to lean into hush money, but I'm also looking over here because these are going to be very valuable too. Post-release analytics, I think, can be very valuable to me in that I'll be able to see just how effective that advertising is. It'll give me statistics and information about the audience that came to the theaters for a movie after it's released. So I can see if my advertising really did target the right people, right? That's a good way to tell if I only send it to one advertiser. I could do these for like junk films. I could put, like 1.0s, 2.0s out, do a single advertiser for it and see exactly who shows up for those films. That's a good way to confirm if we like it. So I do like this, and the ability to put money into this does seem pretty good right now. If I was to put 300,000 into it, it'd be 1,000 days. Now, like conversely, hush money, anything could pop up. Now that the Germans are in the picture too, really anything could potentially pop up. And I want to make sure I have the cash available. I have this ability while this is researching, and I think I'm targeting okay right now. So I think I'm going to go hush money instead here. Competitor actors doesn't seem all that useful to me right now. Like, it's cool. I can see what their upcoming films are and what story elements and their roles, etc. I guess that's okay, but I don't know how I can use this as actionable information right now. At least not above the other things. And then finally, I have the printing office. Having my own printing office would be great. I could then duplicate my films in 5 weeks instead of the 6 that I'm paying for right now. So I get that extra week, which is pretty good. But that's not that, I mean, it's not that good, right? I can get the 600 days faster with the bump, but I still think Hush Money is going to be more useful to me ongoing eventually. So I'm going to take that now. And then maybe we'll grab Post Analytics and then the print office, or vice versa. They're going to be almost the same amount of time. I guess it's about a year and a half or so different in terms of how long it's going to take to research it. So maybe not, but I'm not sure I need my own print office yet. The worst that happens is I pay more money, right? It's not, the print office is not enabling me to do anything that I can't already do. So Crown of Ulrich is going to be an 8.0. That's nice. Who's my people behind this? Donald Pierce and Bill Ramsey. Okay. Let's start the production on this. It's above what I can do for my bonus, so I can't do the factory thing. But I can put some people in there. So why don't we... yeah, we'll put the second unit on it to speed up production too. Off you go. Okay. Still taking a look at very simple. At least our tricks are working. That's nice. Really quick here about our people here. So I'm thinking we want to go... Let's search for dirt for somebody here. I want to say... Let's target Gernstein really quick. So we want to find dirt. Let's find it on Carol. Let's see if we can find some dirt on Carol. We'll go put Gordon on that. And then likewise, I think I'd like to find perhaps some dirt also on maybe Tommy Franklin. You might be able to find something on him too. We'll see if he's a saint or not. So 43% chance of success on that one. Then illegal tendencies. I want to see if there's anything I can do to, let's get Teresa Castro. We'll see if she has any illegal tendencies. Maybe we might be able to bring her to my side. When does her contract expire? Contract's up in May. Yeah. So, okay, illegal tendencies would be good here. So we'll see if we can find any illegal tendencies and give her anything at all. And then we probably should get started on getting the gifts ready, like having a few on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and get like, it doesn't cost hardly anything, does it? We'll get like 10 cocaine. We might as well get a bunch so we don't have to order it over and over again, right? So let's get 20 cocaine. And now, of course, we'll create a secret, which we'll have to then get rid of. Yep. We could put an agent on that. So let's go to our secrets, put an agent on the secret, and probably should have put a higher level on that. It doesn't seem to matter, though. Even the level 3s and stuff, yeah. Actually, you know, this gives me a kind of a motivation for something here. Let's take a look here. We have some of our security people. We probably don't need to have this man. I'm thinking like maybe we take Glenn Conway. Are there other more we could hire that are better? So this one's 1,000. It's a level 3 though. Craig Christensen would probably be all right to have him. I think he's pretty good. I'd pay 1,000 for Craig. Let's pay 1,000 for Craig. We'll get rid of Lee. He's very cheap though. Okay, we'll get rid of Elmer. Sorry, Elmer. Goodbye. We'll get rid of Elmer and we'll grab Craig. So that gives us another level 3. And then that level 3 can go on the secret. So we could put the level 3 on the secret. That doesn't seem to matter though, see? The percentages look like they're the same, so I don't think it matters, but we'll put the level 3 on there anyway. Okay, so we have somebody on our secret now. Good. Don Armando Conti, head of the Mafia family. So his dad died. Okay, we're dealing with a different Conti now. All right then, says, my father was a hard man. When I was a boy, I asked him if I could take care of horses and work on a farm. He slapped me and barked,
You'll work for the family, kid. And here I am, working for the family. It's a burden to me, but I never learned anything else. Yesterday, my oldest son came to me and said, Dad, I want to make a movie. And unlike my father, I was delighted. I promised my son I support him in everything. Dad said that you're a wise man with a keen sense of talent. Ricardo's got talent. Let him make a movie so he can get a foothold on Hollywood. You'll see he's a smart guy. He makes a lot of money for you. Okay. I want these guys on my good side. I'm definitely like using these guys. So tell you what, I'm going to say the movie will have a 5 commercial or higher. Ooh, that's not impossible. Let's do it. In 1 year. Say goodbye to the obscure boy named Ricky and hello to the great Hollywood director Ricardo Conti. Oh, yeah. Hello, Ricardo. So he's a 0.2. Great. Film crew better not play any games, otherwise we'll solve problems the old way. Outstanding. Okay, so we'll continue that. We need to get a film for him. So we need a really high-end script. We need to shove a whole bunch of stuff at him, basically. Really high-end people. And I want a good script, not a great script, just something that's really like, I wish you shut up. That's a really strange name, but it's actually kind of perfect for what I need. Some protecting us from us, use you hostage. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not gonna throw any of my other stuff out of here. I like this. There's alcohol in it, drama. It's not the greatest of films or anything. Multi-genre. It maxes out at 7. It's starting there. So it just needs to be over 5 when it releases. So I want to start good. Cinematographer. Let's give you Homer. I have to release this in a year, so I've got time. Let's give you B1 so we could have better quality locations on a few of these things. There we go. Yeah, we'll do something like this. There we go. So that's good for Homer. He's an award-winning cinematographer. You'll love him. For my Mafia friends, right? Give them everything here. The producer. I think we can hire a producer. Let's hire... Howard is an undisciplined perfectionist. You're a misogynist, but that doesn't bother me too much as long as I'm not putting you in films with women. Hello, Ricardo Wagner. Man, you are very cheap for what you are. Hang on. Just a quick detour while I just exploit this guy for his talents. You're very easy to get along with, Ricardo. You're very cheap. I'm going to put Ricardo in here. Now, that's not going to raise it up too much, but everybody else is going to help with that. So I'm thinking this one has alcohol, avenging loved ones, social rejection. This would be a great film for Roger Fox, but he's got other things to do. So Herman will do this one. Our daring adventurer will have this be, let's say Alan Calhoun can do this. Our heartless bureaucrat can be Donald Hammond. Drama action. He's good for both of these genres. I like it. Yeah, criminal mastermind, angry boss, evil monster. He could do this. So we can have this. So this is not bad. I think we can make this happen. And we give him the tools for success. So there we go. Okay, we just need to make sure that we have people available for Very Simple and start production on it immediately. Oh no. Manuel Munoz. My security guy. Man, he was so good for the amount of money I'm paying him. Okay, well, he's mysterious illness took his body, so now I don't have a head of security anymore, so I need to replace him. Also, Standing Proud's coming out at the exact same time. So let's start with our head here. So head of department, 3,000, not great. Lee Baker is good for 5 years at a great rate, but his bonuses are in influence, not in money. Seems like anyone who has a bonus in money is wanting a lot more money. So I'm going to take Lee Baker because he's a good deal. That's all I got for you, Lee Baker. Okay. And then Standing Proud is ready, it says. So just kind of waiting for it to pop up here. So B-, Kino Mark, not too bad. A decent film for, in the 5s.
Having a B- means I targeted it fairly well, I would think. There we go. Ulrich. Rena Barrett is leveled up to a 6. She's not maxed out yet. I probably should have brought her back. Probably should hire her back for some movies here in the future. Rings on every finger, doing pretty well. Weeks 5, 6, 7, holding really well. Attendance, you know, I kind of came down fairly well here. 84%. For somehow this is 32%. I feel like this is wrong, right? Like, you only had 32% of this, and then I raised the number of screenings, and I don't know how to tell what's real here. We're gonna set it up again. We're gonna keep 630 screenings on there too. We'll do something like this, because I don't know exactly how many screenings I need here. Maybe we'll buy a few extra. Okay, we'll just keep it going just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and then very simple is now done. Now you need to be like a viable script, and you're just maxed at 6. Okay, yeah, we're maxed at 6. I don't really need you, Coleman. We're good. I know it works well because it's maxed out. Okay, now we just need to get started on this immediately. So we're going to put this in pre-production. Roger Fox is our guy. Everett, you could be on this. I don't think I need to use you, though, so we'll put Fred Jensen on there instead. He's going to use sound stages, which is fine by me. It means it's going to get produced faster. Somehow we have a 3-star soundstage here. I don't have high-quality sets yet. At least I didn't think I did. Do I have high-quality sets now? Did I get that done? I didn't think I got that done. Guess I did. Or maybe it's just, you know, playing with me. It's fine. Here and here. I'm going to check that. I don't remember having that done. I have a bad memory, though, so that makes sense. Let's go ahead and do this. Producer, yeah, Ralph can be on this. Director, Roger Fox. We needed that. So we have now an action movie, 70%. That fits the role. Roger Fox with a soldier as the protagonist. Everything should check out here. Everything should work. Our soldier can be Tom Morris. Our femme fatale could be... Let's put Gertrude in here. She's on a timer for 242 days, so let's put her in here. And then enemy from the past. Ooh. Wanda? I don't think this is a Wanda movie. This is an Opal movie. She's our enemy from the past. Yeah, I like it. Ambitious woman, worried wife. Wow, both of them have played those 2 parts. Yeah, we're good here. Everything's good. Now, this is going to take 34 days in pre-production. Very fast. This is going to be accelerated, so it's not going to take 118 days to produce. But if it did take 118 days to make this film, then I'd be in trouble, because I wouldn't have a whole lot of time left for post-production, and then I've got the whole marketing spiel and the printing stuff. So I wouldn't have enough time. So we're going to have to accelerate that greatly. Very Simple has to have second team. Might have to do minimal takes. I hope I don't have to do that. We'll see. And then I'm hoping that the quality of this film, it needs to be within 5 to 7, which it should be. It should be there, because the maximum is 7 for this. It's one of the reasons why I chose this script, is that it cannot go above 7, so that I can accelerate this at the box office, or in production, right? Because the factory. If I had chosen a script that goes up to 8, there's a chance it would fall outside the range, and then I'd have to do, 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. I don't want to do that. I want to do the factory bonus to really ramp this up, and then add second team to make it even faster. Okay, so Iron Teacher is still pulling some pretty decent numbers here. We can afford to have another 1,200 or so. We can go probably about like this. It's doing all right. Yeah, that's probably fine. We can add a little bit more here, like so. Off you go. Okay, 41% chance of success. Writers, let's do this. Clyde, you're done writing the script. Maybe you can find me some settings. Go for it. Now that you're done with that script. Love it. You guys. I mean, it's 77%, Herbert. You failed, what, twice in a row now? 3 times? Wild. We got it, though. Victorian England. Nicely done, Cornelius. All right. Got another setting. Develop story elements 30% faster is done. We don't have the bonus on research now for the writing department. So we're going to have to seek the next one at normal speed. We can't accelerate it. So I'm leaning towards 9 story elements. I like this. But the script doctor is a more immediate thing for us because I want to be able to take a script that maybe ends in 4, maybe doctor it up to be higher so I can factory it. This helps me with factory. This does not. This is the opposite of what I want for factory. So I think I'm going to tape, but this helps me out greatly with boutique though. See, so like I kind of want to, I feel like in 1,000 days, I'm not going to be a factory anymore is what I'm saying. I think I'm not going to be this anymore, but maybe if we write scripts faster, we could I just wish I had that head of department. Oh man, it sucks not having that bonus. 1,000 days is too long. All right, I'm gonna go with the 9 story elements. I'm gonna take the 1,000 days as much as I hate it, and we're gonna go 1,000 story elements. So no script doctor for now. All right, so again, 58%. You're just not getting there, Ted. Branded is done. So it ends up being a 6.6 in pre-production. That sounds like a factory to me. Sure does. Let's go ahead and get that done. Boom, boom. We can go second unit to help it up even more. Put a level 1 in there and go. That works for me. We now have the mysterious guide. Ooh, Bernard. A figure who sheds a little light on the underbelly of hidden worlds. A mysterious and seemingly neutral character who speaks in riddles and clearly knows more than he says. Ah, yes. Yes. I love that. That's great. Banquet's done. Let's go ahead and get another one going really quick. Yeah. How much we got left in this? 83 days on meth. Ugh. It's taking forever. 26 days for loyalty. And then after this, I want to do this. So I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet. PR department right here, right? So reputation for loyalty is done. We want to do this one. It's generating IP instead of researching improvements. This is what I want my maintenance department to do because there's nothing else left to do for maintenance. So I want them to be working on this and generating IP for me passively. So I need to get that research before I can do that. All right, 50% more experience for information. Hopefully we find information. We are searching for it, and I think maybe, I mean, double experience sounds awesome, but so many days. Beatings, kidnappings, murders, these are great. Reliable cover is good because then we are less likely to be discovered for things. That's nice. But I think secret keepers is going to help me more. I think because I'm going to have to get drugs and all that stuff too. Do I want to spend influence to speed that up? God, I don't really want to. I really don't. It's all about influence here. I'm going to be really upset. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be upset if it costs me, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to speed up just a little bit. So about 1,000 days we'll have that. Hey, dirt's found! Right after we got the extra experience bump for it, which is nice. So Carol Brock participated in an orgy. Wow. That does sound like some dirt. How much is that worth? Okay, it's only worth $11.25, so she's still incredibly expensive. It's almost $400,000 even with that dirt. That's wild. Okay. Well, at least we have it for now. Dirt does not exist for Tommy Franklin. There's nothing we can find. Nothing we can learn about him. Ooh. Target lost. Okay, so let's see what your illegal tendencies are, huh? Let's put you on that. We have Branded has a problem. It is ahead of schedule. Tom Stone got sunstruck and started thinking he was a real cowboy. He was telling everyone in graphic detail about brutally killing the Indians. His stories scarred the whole crew. Okay. Well, lower quality film doesn't seem like a great idea. We're at a pretty good place here.
I think I'll stop filming, get the actor to the hospital. It'll probably just drop everything. I don't like that idea either. And crew's happiness going down will already lower the quality of the film. So if I have him tell every story he wants, the crew's happiness just suffers greatly. So this one's just going to affect his happiness, which I can offset. So and of course, a lower quality film, but I'm just going to do that anyway. And then we're going to go over to him. So right here, branded. Let's go over to him and see, Tom Stone, what we can do about that for you. I'd love to give you this as a gift. That's what I would love to give for you. I've already given you lots of gifts in the past. Indeed. However, looks like I could maybe give you a watch. Yeah. So we'll try that for now. See if that makes up for not being a real cowboy. Probably not. All right. Trick works. That's good. I like that. I like to see the tricks work. Standing Proud is doing pretty well. 91% on the third week. Did pretty well on that. 42% of 4489. So we're looking at, somewhere in this area. It's fine. We're going to need to buy a few theaters here because we're kind of packed with the luckiest day of the year being there. It's a pretty random thing that doesn't happen very often. Having another movies premiere kind of interrupt it, but this is an 8.0 film, so that's why. I could maybe buy some more theaters, but I'll just pay for it once here. It's fine. And then this one will go here, and then this one will go like here. That works for me. I'm all right with that. And then we can extend advertising just a little bit longer to make sure that we actually sell all of those seats that I reserved. All right, Ring on Every Finger could probably just be ended at this point, so there we go. Lawrence is established for shootouts now. Okay. We'll send that off to the archive. It made $8.5 million. It's pretty good, honestly. 8.5 is freaking awesome. All right, I Wish You Shut Up is there. And it's going higher in pre-production. It's going lower in artistic. This is pre-production. This is our film with wait, I Wish You Shut Up. Isn't this no, this is not the right one. What's the film? I'm already not keeping track of my films very well. This is apparently not the film with our mobster. We'll go ahead and do this. Here we go, Mafia. The Mafia one is not very simple. Wait a minute. Didn't I put him in this? I thought I was putting him in this. Oh, I must have... I messed that up. I messed that up, didn't I? I seem to mess things up. It's okay. We have 326 days for that, so it's okay. That I thought I was putting Ricardo Conti as the director of that film, and I apparently just spaced and didn't do that. So cool. Let's do that then. Okay. You do Sweet Funeral. I don't want to use Liberty here. Let's have you the 6th attempt. God, that seems so appropriate for what I'm doing here. That's a really great title. It could be a really awesome film. Takes place in a fantasy kingdom too. No, that's really great for a Conti to make, but it's a really good film, really good script. Last Action Hero would be good for them too. I like the laughing stock for this. I think the laughing stock is what I want to do here. Even though it's, it's Conti, but it's the Mafia kid, but okay. Everett, you're going to help the Mafia kid out. This is definitely the Mafia film, okay? And we're going to get all these nice locations and stuff to help out here too. Let's just put it all on a sound stage. It's fine. Give the kid an experience. Through here, frame to impure. Yep, let's max these out too. Help this along. Producer, Bruce Hammond can help the kid out too. Director, this is what we want. We want to do Ricardo Conti. He only has 2 days left in his contract. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You're lying to me. Right? 2 days until the contract expires. That doesn't make any sense. No, you're here. And then Knight. Who's our Knight? It's going to be Harry.
I need really good people for this film so that it just blows up. I need it to be pinned. I need it to be above 5. We'll do Christina Mitchell for this, though. The damsel in distress. And then the femme fatale, we'll say Sally Sparks can be in on this one. Our evil witch can be Nellie. Sure. So we have a lot of star power here. I think maybe this is good for an antagonist. I like that. Okay. So this will be what we do instead. Everybody in this film is going to lift this kid up. Go. Okay. And that film is called The Laughingstock. Perfect. All right. Luckiest day of the year. That gets to release now too. And it looks like to me we're pretty much done here with the Iron Teacher, but I'm going to just... Yeah, I'm gonna say the Iron Teacher doesn't. We're going to end distribution on that. That's fine. So Leland is now also established for drama, which means he likes to make dramas that involve rape, the hypocrisy of American life, and a struggle for better life. Those are all fairly synchronized. I like that. That all works really well together, all of those things. No. All right, luckiest day of the year gets an A-. Is that our first A? Is that our first A-? Like, first thing above a B, right? B+. So Roy Cox gives it a 4-star. Bone Grinder gives it a 4-star as well. Says that rape is the most terrible crime a person can commit, but the Hollywood Celestials seemingly ignore it. Okay, well, I'm not going to ignore it. It's fine. Neither will my director. Director Roger Fox is in this too, so he's up at 9.9. He's going to be a 10. That's going to be great for our next film. We spent $1.1 million on that, and we are most likely going to profit greatly right away. So that's great. Let's get this producer on a longer term schedule here. There we go. 3 years for you. All right. Very simple. We need to rush this now. So this is done. It's a 7.0. We knew it would be because it's Roger Fox, who is probably a 10.0 now. Is he a 10? He's a 9.9 still. Okay. He doesn't level up during the pre-production process. Fair. Start production here. So what we want to see, this is 84 days. Not good. What we want to see is this. We can do this, so we can rush it. Our second unit is going to make this even faster. We put security on site just in case. I'll put security on site just in case anything happens. And then this is now down to 36 days of production. And it's probably going to be even faster than that. So we have 111 days to release this film. And it's going to be even faster because this schedule is going to go much faster than, it's probably double, right? It's going to be ahead of schedule greatly. So yeah, we should have plenty of time here. And just double checking, this is Roger Fox's film with a soldier protagonist with 70% action. So that should tick every one of these boxes. We get reputation for loyalty now. Very good. I don't think there's any reason to go into one of these. What's owning the initiative? Submit initiatives for consideration by the FSAA without spending influence points. I mean, it doesn't cost that many influence points to submit something. It's something like 10. Why would I spend 3,100 days on that? Maybe it gets more expensive later. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is really long upgrade times for these, so I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in that, and I'm going to do this one instead. I think this one's better for me. 450 days, and my maintenance department gets to go ahead and make IP for me. Okay. So I only made $8 million of profit this year, which is less than I thought, but okay. It's less than I thought I made. I'm in third place on bank account, I guess. Evergreen Movies made some pretty good money, I guess. GB made some pretty good money, I guess. Okay. Gotta catch up to them. Oh, we'll get there. All right, Rings on Every Finger turned out 5th in the box office overall, so that's maybe we have an award here. It's possible. Didn't get anything critically acclaimed. Fine. I did have a Kino Mark score in the A- range, but I think maybe that counts for next year. I'm not sure what the cutoff is, but I definitely had an A- just now. Maybe it's because it's not I didn't archive it yet. I don't know. It was released next year. I definitely released it. It was released Christmas Day. So, but I guess maybe that's not enough time to get fan favorite. Needs to go through a whole month or something first. It'll be ready for the next Pollux Award, maybe. And another director that's good with the struggle for a better life. I guess there's a lot of struggle for the better life here. It's around the depression. So I guess that makes sense. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Banquet's done. Operation's unsuccessful in getting rid of the... Getting rid of our secret. That's okay. The risk will decrease over time then. It's going to be fine. We're going to go ahead and do one more banquet here. It's probably eating into my profits for the years. The banquet after banquet's definitely eating into the profits. What we'll do is we'll come back for the next one, and we'll have all of these things done, hopefully. We'll have these two films here are what we're really working on. That'll clear these out, and then we'll continue to try to look for the illegal tendencies for certain places here too. I get more experience when we succeed here, so I can bump my guy up maybe to a level 5 over time. He's at 3,000 out of 4,700 experience, so can maybe get Howard Gordon to be level 5. That'd be sick. So we'll keep him looking for things, okay? Take it easy. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.